I'm here. Fellas, I'm noticing you guys don't date tall women, and I'm here to quell those fears and tell you the reasons why you should date those tall girls. Reason number... This should be an obvious one. Uppies. When you want to get carried and picked up like a baby and lifted like Simba in The Lion King. Pretty obvious reason. You want to get carried around. They're able to pick you up with their amazing strength, able to make you carry you around and pick you up, making you feel like a child coddled inside of the womb. Very easy, very simple reason. Thought you guys would know that immediately. Uppies make you feel safe and secure inside of your life. That is one, if only, the greatest reason behind dating a tall woman. Numero 2. Obviously, you can get a piggyback ride. That's your own personal Yoshi right there. If you're too tired to walk, if you don't want to use your leg strength, Mike and Ike, to get left and right, if you don't want to do that long trek, well, tall women have a longer stride than you. Thus, if you get on their back and mount them on the back ride, you can use their pigtails like a motorcycle and direct them in any which direction you want. You can feel like the leader of an orchestra. You can feel like Mario. Yahoo! Wah! You can feel powerful. And that's what you want in this lifetime. So number 2 obviously is gonna have to go to piggyback ride. Super simple, super easy. Number Yahoo! Shopping. Let's say you're going around and you can't reach the top shelves. You're looking at your favorite ramen noodle packets, but they put it all the way at the top shelf and you can't find anybody around. Well, thankfully your partner's there. With a simple reach up halfway of their arms, they can grab it for you, and you no longer have to use a step stool, another person, the shoulders of an old lady that's helping you out, Paul Bunyan even, because you have your gigantic woman to help you out. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman right there. That's the beautiful aspect upon that. Here comes number Yahoo! Pretty simple, pretty easy reason here. Battles. Any combative state. Let's say a girl's talking smack to her. Well, most women aren't going to be as tall as your giant Amazonian goddess that gives you snoo. She is in no capacity going to have any struggles in the fight. She can do 1 versus 10, 1 versus 100, 1 versus 5,000. It's easy because she is going to be so tall. It'd be like King Kong versus 50 toddlers. There'd be no way she loses those battles. You win every single time. She can pick someone up by the back of their nape and toss them into the Pacific Ocean because of her monster gargantuan strength. You win 9 times out of 10, and then afterwards she hits you in Amazonian position because she just won off the battle and the blood on her body. She can use the blood of other people as war paint, and that will give her a plus 20 boost in the bedroom. Thus, you win. There's no losing when it comes to battles. Let's say she's having a scuffle with somebody on Facebook, and they said, oh, they're about to bring 20 people. 20? They're gonna need an army to deal with you. And then she goes outside and she just steps on them like they're ants. Super easy, superficial, super efficient. We love to see it. Number Yahoo! Workout motivation. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, I'm pretty fast, I'm pretty cool, I can do a mile in 8 minutes. Well, she can do a mile in 2 because her stride is much longer than yours. She jumps once, she's clearing an entire state building. Not the Empire State Building, the entire state building. All the buildings in the state are getting cleared because she is so tall that it does not matter. In that capacity, she's going to be your motivation to become stronger, get your calves better, get your hamstrings going. She's going to be your motivation to build yourself as a human. Also, if she puts her arm out like this to the right, you can use that for pull-ups. You can save about $75 on a pull-up bar, and you won't have to worry about the pull-up bar coming down because she loves you, she trusts you, she is gonna be there for you through thick and thin, and she is always gonna be there to make sure you get that good workout in. Number... Let's say you're ducking and diving from the cops. You've committed about 3,000 felonies and you need to be able to have a lookout, or you're playing a really intense game of hide and seek with your friends. Well, this is going to be a very simple and efficient thing for you right here. All you gotta do is get on her shoulders and she can find all the people that you're looking for. She's an amazing lookout. Actually, you don't even gotta use yourself. She can just get on her tippy toes and she's looking at 17 states easily. She's looking down about, and you have the benefit of having somebody that can see everything from every which horizon. That is the perfect way to use that. Pretty easy, pretty efficient, pretty smooth. Number... So, you've been using them as a lookout, that's pretty good, but now you're at a concert and you've lost them. Oh no, well that's impossible. As a matter of fact, you won't be able to lose your partner at all, and they can't lose you. They can pick you out from a crowd. Oh, there you go, just found you. Super simple, super efficient. That's really great. And then if you lose them, you can just look up ever so slightly, tilt your neck like this, and then boom, you found them. They're right there. You found your perfect tall mother. This is just if you don't like sleeping in a twin size. If you're dating a tall woman, there's no universe in which they have anything less than a California king. You win. You have a big bed immediately. That's just a bonus right there. Your head will be perfectly positioned either at their chest testicles or a little bit higher up if they are. Your head will be positioned right in their ovarian caves. You will be at either boob or goo-goo-ga length every time you're around them. And you'll also be at perfect buttocks height. So you'll always get a good view of their posterior. Her eyes are up there. Yes, they are. Way up there, and you won't even have to look at that in any capacity. You'll be so far gone and staring at the 3 areas of interest. That's the breast, chest, testicles, the ovarian caves, and the pooper. Boom. 3 areas. And if you want to look at her face, she can just kneel down and look at you, and you can feel like you're talking to a goddess. Let's say it just got thunderstorming for about 37 days, and there was a flood similar to the flood that flooded everything in the Bible days with Noah and his ark, and you're confused. You don't have Moses to spread the sea for you, so you're kind of get to the store at Dollar Tree. But if you have a tall woman, she can carry you through every puddle, every ocean even. She can reach the bottom of the ocean. Not only will you find Captain Kidd's treasure because she'll be doing that for you, but you'll be able to go through every puddle without heels, mind you. Someone once told me that photography is painting with the light, so you kind of got to rely on the sun. And what better way to rely on the sun than by being close as possible to the sun? Well, if you're closer to the sun, you're going to get a better photo. They're a walking selfie stick. You can use their extended arms to get the perfect angle and the perfect photo, basically getting a panoramic shot with the length just based off that virtue alone. Pretty good thing right there. And you get the best angles that seem like they're from space. You'll be an astronomer based on how beautiful the photos will turn out. If you're a lot like me, you probably get chilly a lot, and I'm not talking about the food, I'm talking about when it's in the winter. You need somebody that can generate a lot of body heat. Well, tall women, because of their natural height, they have more body heat because they have a higher metabolism and need to burn more fat regularly. So in general, they will have more body heat. You'll never be cold again, and you can be a little spoon, something you've probably never gotten to experience because you're scared of opening up and being vulnerable to a woman. Well, now she is too much of a woman for you, so you have to be vulnerable for her, and she will always be ready for it. That's the beautiful thing about that. They don't have to wear heels at all. So you know what that means? Less foot massages for her. But you want to touch her in general, but less foot damage, less medical bills, so you won't have to deal with arthritis in her feet because her toes won't be as pointed and destroyed, thus making her feet prettier in the long run because they're being well taken care of because they're curing lower damage. Well, less damage in general, so that's beautiful in that aspect. This is for all the basketball stars with number. It is guaranteed that your woman will be able to produce a son taller than LeBron James, Yao Ming, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe Bryant all put together if they were on stilts. It is guaranteed you will give birth to the tallest child on the planet. It is 100% guaranteed. And that's something you don't want to pass up. Don't you want to just live off of your children for the rest of your life, knowing that you were a great dad and you can use them as their inheritance goes to you? Boom, bada bing, bada boom, a perfect infinite loop. You win. If you ever need to hang a piñata, she got your back. If you ever need cobwebs taken down, she got your back. That's just a quick reason right there. If they spin really, really fast, not only can they create a tornado, but they can cool you down on a hot summer's day, which is pretty efficient considering they have higher body heat. So that's just a double entendre right there. That's double for you. That's really good. It's a tough day at the office and you've been having a stressful day, but your boss says, hey, you want to help me with this limbo competition? And now you're struggling like, man, I've never played limbo before. Perfect. Your tall woman can help you practice for limbo. Simply by putting her pinky out or her arm out, she can get at any height, if she has good knees granted, that you can practice for limbo as much as you want to. That is the perfect way to get this done and efficient. Now your boss loves you, he gives you a raise, you have more money, and you can buy her more clothes, and you can buy yourself more clothes because you have an extended amount of wealth because she helped you practice for that big limbo competition. Easy. In missionary, you can can lay on their chest. Number, traveling becomes significantly easier. Let's say you're on a hike and you're getting tired. Well, you can latch onto their leg and you can just stay there or hang out at the base of their foot and they can just walk the entire trail for you. It'll be like you're riding in a car, super efficient and super fast. Number, feet in the straight. The final reason why you want a tall woman, and this is the most important, and it really tugs at the heartstrings. If you ever want to battle King Kong and Godzilla at the same exact time and become king of the kaijus or even queen of the kaijus, you can rule over Monster Island. And with that, you'll have the ability to take over the US government and destroy the entirety of the universe and the world because you'll have the power of all the kaijus and you'll never lose a battle in your entire life ever again because your woman is able to fight and defend against any threat to the universe. Thus, you will become a supervillain and superhero and you won't be able to lose that in any capacity. And that is beautiful because you will become a king and a queen, thus allowing royalty to run through your bloods, thus creating a royal family and a dictatorship within your plotline and your bloodline. That's the beautiful thing about dating a tall woman. What are you waiting for? Go out and find yourself a tall girl right now.